What happens to your mind, if for 9 consecutive days, during the day, you practice small conscious habits that activate your focus and decision-making ability? And at night, you listen to specific ASMR sounds, like soft rain, slow rhythms, whispers, and quiet rainfall. The result can transform the way you act, decide, and live. This isn't magic. It's emotional science applied with precision. Scientifically proven. Here's the core: ASMR plus 9 days for a leadership mindset. Separately, these elements just bring relief. But together, they rewire and reprogram your mind, giving you better control over your emotions, boosting productivity, and nurturing inner peace. This channel is new. If this content has already resonated with you, subscribe now to follow the next methods. It's exactly this fusion, between conscious action and restorative sound, that awakens something deep, a leadership mindset. And today, you'll get to know that process. The 9-day method that pulls your mind out of autopilot and gives it something rare, the direction of your own path. This new mindset isn't born from luck, talent, or perfection. It comes from a firm decision to take control. Even when afraid. Even when uncertain. And above all, to break the limiting belief that you're not capable. That inner voice saying, "It's not the right time, it won't work, this isn't for me," that voice isn't you. It's just fear, and fear can no longer lead your story. While some wait for the right moment, the protagonist acts with what they have. And grows from what they learn. But what actually changes, when you train your mind to lead? The protagonist doesn't get lost in distractions. They focus. They act. They evolve. They turn knowledge into practice, mistakes into learning, and pain into fuel. They don't wait to feel confident to act, they act. And in that action, confidence appears. Even when judged, even facing uncertainty, they show up. Because they understand what most don't: progress only happens when there is vulnerability. It's not the most talented who wins. But talent combined with a leadership mindset is unbeatable. Not even the luckiest. It's those who act with purpose, every day. And that's why those who develop this active mindset succeed in every area of life. Relationships. Health. Career. Faith. Inner peace. Everything starts aligning when the mind stops waiting, and starts leading. Now, think with me, why do some people seem to create their own luck, while others keep waiting for a miracle? The answer isn't IQ. And it's not chance. It's how the mind was conditioned to respond to life. Many minds, unknowingly, have been programmed to delay what truly matters, self-sabotage when close to something good, constantly compare themselves, wait for a perfect sign to begin. And worst of all, these patterns repeat in silence. Like an emotional virus running in the background. Now, here's the good news: that mental programming holding you back isn't permanent. It was built over time, and it can be undone. The passive mind is not who you are. It's just how it's been shaped until now. And with the right stimulus, at the right time, it can be reshaped. That's where the 9-day method with ASMR comes in. This isn't just a checklist. It's a complete emotional and neurological training that brings together powerful daily actions and nighttime sounds proven to affect the subconscious mind. During the day, microhabits activate focus, decision-making, and self-leadership. At night, sounds like soft rain, slow beats, gentle wind, or whispers silently reorganize your brain. And the goal is clear: to reinforce a new identity, while you sleep. An identity that doesn't rely on motivation or external validation. But chooses to act with courage, even in the dark. Because it understands the real path is built with decision, not delay. And what happens on day 9? You wake up different. Sharper. Making choices not from impulse, but from clarity. Procrastination fades. Victimhood dissolves. And a new question arises: what can I build today with what I truly have? That question is the sign. It doesn't come with applause. It comes with inner silence. That's the moment when leadership stops being a concept and becomes a way of life. When the brain is calibrated with the right habits during the day and the right sounds at night, action stops being a struggle and becomes a natural response to life. And now, in the next minute, you'll discover the full method, how each of the 9 days works, which sounds to use, when to practice, and how to bring it all together to truly reprogram your mind and live with leadership. Here are 5 real changes that begin to emerge by day 9. Your mind stops running from decisions and starts leading. You feel calmer, even in chaos. Procrastination loses power. Doubt is replaced by clarity. You act, even when you're afraid. Here's the 9-day method, leadership plus nightly ASMR. Day 1, as soon as you wake up, say out loud, "Today, I choose to act." Don't start the day on autopilot. Consciously choose your first action. Night ASMR, soft beats with gentle rain. Activation phrase, I am the first decision of my day. Day 2, don't wait to feel motivated. Do something important even if you don't feel like it. Motivation comes after action. Night ASMR, light instrumental music, like piano with water sounds. Affirmation, my action creates my inner state. Day 3, identify a recent mistake, accept it without drama, and correct it with action. Responsibility is not a burden. It's freedom. Night ASMR, soft whispers plus wind through trees. Reflection, I don't run from what's mine. I choose to transform. Day 4, create a simple morning ritual, e.g., stretching, drinking water, writing one intention. Rituals build consistency. Night ASMR, deep ocean sounds or guided breathing. Affirmation, my ritual shapes my identity. Day 5, face something you've been avoiding, a conversation, a decision, a change. Leadership is born from discomfort. Night ASMR, rain plus soft strings, violin or cello. Declaration, discomfort teaches me. And I don't hide. Day 6, write down your automatic self-criticisms and replace them with clear inner instructions. Whoever changes their inner voice changes their future. Night ASMR, positive whispers plus gentle white noise. Activation phrase, my mind now works in my favor. Day 7, do something productive without being asked, just because you choose to. Leaders act without applause. Night ASMR, forest sounds with soft ethnic instruments. Affirmation, I am my own momentum. Day 8, pick one promise you've been putting off, and keep it. Keeping your word to yourself heals self-esteem. Night ASMR, ambient melody plus spaced raindrops. Reflection, my word is my path. I trust myself. Day 9, imagine your life 3 months from now if you keep this rhythm. Then write a clear decision, but remember, every powerful choice is born from a humble, open mind. Clarity activates power. And humility keeps that power in the right place. Final ASMR, soft piano plus wind plus gentle sighs. Final phrase, I see clearly. I choose with courage. I walk with humility. Scientific validation. This method is not empty theory. It's backed by solid, peer-reviewed studies. A study published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience, Tang, Holzel and Posner, 2015, showed that practices like mindfulness, focus, and emotional self-regulation promote real structural changes in the brain, especially in the prefrontal cortex and anterior insula, regions tied to decision-making, self-control, and empathy. And when these daytime practices are combined with nighttime ASMR, like rain sounds, soft melodies, or comforting whispers, the brain responds even more deeply. ASMR is available on YouTube. Journals like PLOS ONE and Nature Reviews Neuroscience confirm, during sleep, these sounds activate regions linked to emotional neuroplasticity, consolidating daytime learning and reorganizing limiting patterns. It's as if the right sounds whispered to your subconscious, keep going. You're becoming who you were meant to be. What started as a method, now becomes a lifestyle. The 9-day method is transformational on its own. But when paired with the right ASMR, it creates the perfect environment for a new identity to bloom. During the day, you plant conscious actions. At night, your brain waters those choices with sounds that silently reinforce them. And if you've made it this far, congratulations. But don't stop on day 9. Because this isn't the end. It's the beginning. Turn it into a daily habit to maintain and grow a rewired, leadership-driven mind. Leadership doesn't come from a closed cycle. It strengthens with every daily decision. What used to be a training, is now a way of life. Start over every day. Don't wait for motivation. Expect transformation. Because those who plant consistency, harvest lasting change. And that's why those who develop a leadership mindset, succeed in every area of life. Relationships. Health. Career. Faith. Inner peace. Everything aligns when the mind stops waiting, and starts leading. If you feel like you've spent too long waiting for the right moment, this video is your quiet signal. Start today. Your brain is already listening. If this message spoke to you, subscribe now. This channel is new, and each new subscriber helps spread this quiet method, one that transforms lives from the inside out. Thank you for being here. Let's grow together.